Good morning, friends. Okay, so we're going to try one last sensory activity, one last cooking lesson to show. Okay, we've made slime. We've played with sand toys, dry materials, and now I'm going to attempt to make Play-Doh. Okay, the things that we'll need are salt, oil, water, and flour. Again, here's the thing. Oh, and food coloring. Here's the thing, once again, I couldn't find flour, all-purpose flour. And it occurred to me that pancake mix is flour. So if you cannot find flour, pick up a box of pancake mix. And actually, it's kind of funny that we use pancake mix because our friend Jean-Paul is Polly Pancakes. So this recipe is in honor of our Jean-Paul. Okay, the first thing that this particular recipe that I found suggests, if you want to make different colors, not just one color Play-Doh, you can separate the recipe into 4 different bowls. So the first suggestion is you take a cup of water, warm water, and you pour some of it, about 1/4 cup each. And because I'm doing this by eye, just to save some time, okay, maybe a little more here. We'll see if this works. This is called science, guys. This is an experiment that we're making because Stacy doesn't do this every day. Okay. The next thing they suggest is they take their food coloring and pour it directly into the warm water before we even get into the dry materials. Okay, I have, what did I get? Orange. Just like with the slime, just a couple of drops of orange. I also grabbed brown because I want to use brown for something later. So let's make some brown Play-Doh. Again, you can use regular food coloring, the liquid paint, or you can go to the store and get the Kool-Aid mix and use that as your color. So let's see, red, orange, brown, my blue, I like blue. And again, another chance to experiment and teach colors, mixing colors. If you want to make green, what 2 colors do you need? Blue and yellow. I don't have yellow, as I said, so I'm skipping yellow. And I have red. Okay. All right. Now, you put these aside. Okay, hold on. This will take a minute for me. I'm going to put my bowls of water on the side here by my kitchen. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then you get a big bowl. All right. And the other thing is, because I'm using the same measuring bowl, I need to dry it out because I'm going to put my dry materials in here. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot one other thing. In the water, you're going to add a tablespoon of vegetable oil. And I'm going to pour it, here I'll show you. Here's my blue water. You'll see when I mix it together. Just like a little dollop. And I'll put over here the same, a little dollop here, and a little dollop here. Experimenting. All right. Just a smidge. All right, so now we have our flour and our salt. All right. We're going to take, excuse me, what is it? 4 cups of flour, 4 cups of pancake mix. Oh, perfect. So that means we pour it right to the top. This is going to take a bit. Oh, yeah. I should have opened this box up bigger. Stacy is pouring, pouring, pouring. Stacy is pouring the flour in her cup. One day I'll get there. Oh my goodness. So how's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well and keeping busy and having tons of fun learning from home. I know it's not the same, but we'll get there. We'll get through this together. Together but apart. Isn't that what they call it? Almost there, almost there. Almost, almost. Oh, I guess I won't have any extra for Play-Doh, for pancakes. All right. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, I'm going to pour it into my big bowl. 4 cups right there. Here's a paper towel. And now they say to pour in, I hope I have enough. Oh yeah, I have enough. 1.5 cups of salt. Here we go. This is also going to take. Stacy is pouring, pouring, pouring. Stacy is pouring a cup of salt. All right. We'll start with the cup. Is that a cup? Yeah, it's cupish with the salt. And they say another half. Oh my goodness. Now again, I went online on YouTube and there are thousands of recipes that you can use to make Play-Doh with different kinds of materials. There's this discussion about tartar. And honestly, I don't know what tartar is, but it's supposed to be, make it last longer. So if you can find tartar in the store, grab a box. Oh, that's not gonna be easy. Oh, just give me a second. I have to put things aside because I will need something from here at some point. Okay. Sorry. I need a big spoon, of course, to mix the salt and the flour together. Stacy is mixing. Stacy is mixing the powder in the bowl. Okay, now you can pour the wet ingredients. First you mix up the dry, and then you mix up the wet materials. Now, you can make one giant glob of Play-Doh, or, as in this video, which I'll link to class tag, you take a smaller amount, that 1/4 cup of water with the food coloring and the oil into the smaller bowls. So this way, you'll have different shades of Play-Doh, okay? So there's one. We'll see if this works. I'll do 2, because, you know, got places. Oh, wait. All right, then I'll put that aside. It's time to get our hands dirty. Are you ready? I am. All right, you can use a, whatchamacallit? You can use a cutting board, a wood board, because essentially we're cooking. It's like making bread or dough. Put a little extra flour on your pan, and then you stir. You can start with a spoon, which is what I probably should have done to begin with, but you know me. So mix it up so you can see all of that. Look, see, it's becoming blue. All right, and then when it's together, then you can take it out after using a spoon the oil, the salt will keep it from getting too wet or too dry, and just knead it. Isn't that needy? Needy, I'm making Play-Doh, Play-Doh, Play-Doh. Stacy is making Play-Doh with her hands. I know a lot of you don't like to hear me sing, but it's my house, so I shall sing. Okay. And then, you know, the more you squeeze and knead it, the more Play-Doh-y it gets. Wait till it's smooth. Okay, and then you can put it aside for later. And maybe this time with the orange, I will use a spoon. I need to find any spoon. A nice big spoon. I'm going to use this one. Let's see. I hope Alan doesn't get too angry with me. I always tell him, even though we're using our regular everyday spoons and stuff, I will always wash it thoroughly. Okay? All right, we'll do this. I'm doing this very fast. Again, put a little extra flour onto your cooking tray or board and dump it onto the cookie tray. And just like the Play-Doh that we use in school or you buy at the store, we can't always get to the stores easily as we'd like to because of what's happening. But here we go. Start kneading it, putting it together. Oh my goodness. It's very wet right now. So let's add, oh boy, let's add some more flour to it. Shall we? Sure, we shall. Oops. That's a lot of flour. I didn't mean to add that much. But that's okay. You might also, after each color, want to kind of dust off the old color for the blue. All right, for the new color. That is very white. But again, the more you knead it, the firmer it will be and more easily it will be to play with. Add some more orange. And like I said, I made brown and I made red, which I will finish up. I'll take pictures and then I will put this on class tag for you to see and do a better job maybe than I did. It's not bad, right? In terms of reusing this, it's the same thing. When you're finished using it and you want to use it again another day, put it in the Ziploc or Tupperware. I would put it in the fridge and hang on to it. The next time you play with this Play-Doh and you take it out of the fridge, if it's too dry, add a little more vegetable oil to it. If it's too wet, add a little extra flour to it. There. See, now I have orange. Here, well, once I dust off the extra flour, can you see it's kind of orangey? It might be hard to see. Let me bring it closer to you, so to speak. Can you see? The light is not good in here. But you can definitely see the blue. Look how nice and blue that is. Okay, and there you go. I'm going to use this Play-Doh later for another lesson that we can use later on. Okay, again, that's everything. Friends, when you finish cooking with your mom, your Play-Doh, or your dad, help them clean up. Don't leave a mess for them. We have to work together, just like you do in school. You help Stacy and the other teachers clean up the toys. That's your job at home too. All righty, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.